talking about. But for now, we are going to be taking on the first phase of Bowletta.
You've done well to make it here. I should have expected as much from the superstars of the Mushroom Kingdom. Unfortunately for you, those who desire to disrupt my plans have very short futures. After conquering the Bean Bean Kingdom, I intend to make the Mushroom Kingdom mine as well. My new country has no need for old superstars. It will do just fine with only one, the Great Bowletta.
I wonder how Bowser feels about this. This dude is literally possessed by her. Oh god. Oh lordy lord. Oh lordy lord. Oh lordy lord. Oh, okay. Okay. Alright, so she spawned whatever those things are, flirrets. And we're not gonna get rid of these. She essentially will eat them and regenerate some health, which is fine, you know, considering she only has 500 HP, meaning we would be able to take her out pretty quickly. This is not really like my concern in the battle. My main concern is actually the next upcoming part of this battle, and it's only just the beginning part. But besides that, once I get into it, I should be able to do just fine. But this is the first phase of the battle. Once you actually do at least half of the damage on her, she'll actually end up eating those flirrets, and she will regenerate some HP, and then she'll also create more. So try your best to avoid them. It's not like they're necessarily going to do enough damage on you. You could get rid of them so that way she doesn't regenerate HP, but again, it's very, very easy just to get her to deplete her health. At one point, I believe she will invert her colors, and then that will actually make it impossible for us to actually do bros attacks or attack her normally like this. And then she'll start shooting stars down on us, which will wreak havoc. Oops. Ah, come on. Get in the groove. Wow, I completely let those hit me. Alright, so we're going to use our hammer. The hammer is the only thing that can pretty much affect her at this point. I don't even know if knockback bros will do any damage. I'm not even going to attempt to do it. I'm just going to use my hammer just because, you know, I'm not really in any rush to defeat her. I think chopper bros might do some damage, so here we go. What the heck, man? Why do I'm never able to get that for some reason. Alright, here we go. Wow. The fact that there are so many falling down at once literally throws me off big time. And at this point, I'm just going to use a super nut. Even though I know we're really close to defeating her, I'm just going to wait for her to invert her colors back to normal. I don't really know if she does it on her own, but I'm going to go ahead and attempt to do this attack again, and hopefully... Come on! I always hit it at the right moment, but he always ends up failing it. That's why I hate doing it. There we go. Dodge those, and go back into just doing bros attacks, and then she should be dead. There we go. Come on, Bowletta. Oh, she is dead! Gah! No! Curse Mario Bros! Not again! Uh-oh. Oh, we died! Fools, you let your guard down. Even with all your fancy attacks, you can't beat me. Farewell, you two losers. It's time you took a nice, relaxing break in my belly. Using the mush badges as well as the great force, so anytime damage is dealt on us, it's actually double damage. So if you just get one hit by Cackletta, you end up like losing half your HP or even more than that. Like you guys saw that happen with the Kooplings. I'm not gonna let it happen here. So that's why max nuts are important, because you know you replenish all your HP. Hey, there she is! You've done well to make it here. I should have expected as much from the superstars of the Mushroom Kingdom. Unfortunately for you, those who desire to disrupt my plans have very short futures. After conquering the Bean Bean Kingdom, I intend to make the Mushroom Kingdom mine as well. My new country has no need for old superstars. It will do just fine with only one, the Great Bowletta. I mean, I don't think you're technically a superstar. In order to be a superstar, you'd have to be good. You'd have to fight for justice, which you don't. You're a super villain. That would work a lot better, but I don't think she wants to admit that she's evil, you know? She thinks what she's doing is right. For whatever reason, I don't know. So this is a 2-battle phase. This is the first phase that we're doing right now. Very easy phase, especially like I said, if you have like the the Great Force and Mush badges on both of the bros, because you do so much damage. But like once you beat this phase, you move on to the harder phase, which is actually pretty similar to like all the other bosses that you take on in Mario and Luigi games. I like how they did that though. Like they took like a very good final boss and then they used it in the other Mario and Luigi games. So she's gonna go ahead and spit out these rocks that actually replenish her HP. You could go ahead and I believe and attack them, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, we're doing so much damage as it is. And look at her, she is now black and gold, dude. This just shows that she's ready to die. I mean, this is pretty awesome. We almost are done with the first phase. Go ahead, 100 damage. Now, I wonder what she's gonna do. Oh no, she's gonna send out some shooting stars at us. No! And then we gotta knock them back. So the shooting stars that are red and green, obviously, green is Luigi, red is Mario. There you go. Hit it back. Oh yeah, there you go. Very nice. And then the red one, pretty awesome. And then the yellow ones, I believe, just don't even hit anybody. Like they just come down and they go in the back or the front of the screen. But it's easiest done when you use both of the bros at the same time, That's actually how I've always done all of my commands. It's not a good thing, though, however, because you guys remember when I battled Ludwig, and he was, before the battle actually began, and Ludwig was going back and forth trying to, like, hit me, I would always just have, the impulse of jumping with both of the bros at the same time, which was very bad, because if he was going through, I would end up jumping with both of the bros, and then by the time he would land, whichever one of the bros would land, Ludwig would hit you, and then I'd have to restart it over again. And that's because I take the lazy route and I just try to dodge with, both of the bros at the same time. Not a good thing. Wow, 300 damage, dude. Oh my gosh, we did it. We defeated Bowletta. No, curse Mario Bros, not again. What are you gonna do this time? Whose body are you? Oh gosh. Nope. Wow. Yep, Bowletta always had this plan. Fools, letting you guys down. Even with all your fancy attacks, you can't beat me. She knew this. Farewell, you two losers. It's time you took a nice, relaxing break. In my belly, look at this. A nice tribute to Bowser's Inside Story. This is how Bowser's Inside Story really began. Bowser had a little bit of